Hey, welcome back. I am Gino Ames, and you are watching the Riff of the Day. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I just plugged into, I went to Jacksonville yesterday for a meeting, and then I went over to Guitar Center, and I always look at their used pedals, and I scored. Everyone knows I love Electro Harmonics pedals. Here's my pedal board. Oh, it's picking up some noise. Here's my Electro Harmonics pedal board. It's grown so much I have spares. Anyways, I picked up the very cool East River Overdrive. As you can see, I love distortion pedals because I have 4 out of 5 on my board on this lovely pedal train Nano Plus. Got my little picks there for my Mickey Barbone picks. But anyways, I scored a great deal on this Electro Harmonics East River Overdrive. Now, what is the East River Overdrive? East River Overdrive is Electro Harmonics' take on the classic Ibanez TS-808 tube screamer. It uses the same, super chip. It was designed in collaboration with Analog Man's analog mic. I just learned that today, actually. Great sounding pedal though. Just, fattens everything up, gives a nice, range of distortion. There's my clean tone. For those who don't know, I'm rocking a stock Fender Excelsior 13-watt tube amp, 6 V6s. Nice, and that's the first time I played it through my amp. Is right now, so it's kind of a, here's your little stream of conscience, riffage. But I like it. I've always liked tube screamers. But my very first tube screamer in Galveston, Texas. As you know, Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of, his tone was a lot, he was always hitting stuff with a tube screamer in front. I first learned of a tube screamer, though, in a 1986 interview with George Lynch, where he said that he likes to hit the front end of his Marshall with a vintage tube screamer. My whole life, I've heard tube screamers referred to as a vintage tube screamer, which is just kind of funny because they came out in like 1980. So in 86 was not vintage. But who cares? And of course, everyone knows that Gino loves the playing of Mr. Lynch and thinks he has probably the single baddest ass tone in the entire world. But Stevie Ray Vaughan really, put that tube screamer back in forefront, making it like the go-to pedal for a lot of blues guys. And I've had a couple of them. But I bought my first one. My ship pulled into Galveston, Texas, and I bought a tube screamer in a guitar store because I figured if you're gonna buy a tube screamer, you should buy it in Texas. But and my taste changes, things always do, and just kind of moved away from the Tube Screamer for a long time. My go-to overdrive pedal for a long time, and still is probably my favorite pedal of all time, is my Zakk Wylde MXR Overdrive. But I really like this. This is nice. I love Electro Harmonix pedals. Built like tanks. Most of them built right here in New York City. See right there? Got that right there. Love the green LED. Also love the soul food. Let's try these two together. See what we get out of that. That'll be fun. Clean. For those of you who don't know, the soul food is Electro Harmonix take on the lovely Klon Centaur, and that's what this sounds like. You know, if I just strum lightly, it just gives it a little. If I dig it really good. Now let's add the East River to it. Very nice. Very nice. Check it out. Electro Harmonix East River Overdrive. See you tomorrow.